How you doing, baby?
I'm good.
You're fucking good? I'm fucking great. And you know what? It's another season!
Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome fucking back. It's been a long hiatus. Not even a hiatus. It has just been a very long process to get here to season 4, 101. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm super excited to have you guys back. I'm here and I'm blonde. I look a little different. Oh my God, I hope I don't have a nip slip because literally we see in the process, this shirt wasn't even like this. This shirt got all the way fucked up. So please forgive me. If a tit does fall out, enjoy. You're welcome. It's definitely a come on titty. Yeah. Today I have my baby girl Bougie in the building today.
Hey.
This is actually your first time on the podcast.
It is.
How excited are you?
I'm super pumped.
Super fucking pumped. Are you ready to talk some dirty shit?
Oh my God, yes.
Drink some wine?
Yes, baby. See, and it already starts. It already starts.
Locked and loaded.
I'm going to get this fixed while we try and...
Hush. Fuck all of that. Now... Guys, I cannot thank you enough. Even though it's been a little bit of a while since the last season, you have all been still so supportive. I know there's been some changes and whatnot in terms of Instagram, whatnot. So make sure you are following us on the Instagram at the NYMPHO Diaries Pod. And let's get to it. Let's get into it.
Cheers, baby.
Cheers. Season 4. I'm so fucking excited. We got a lot coming this season. I'm gonna, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm gonna slowly bring them out, like anal beads.
Yeah.
I do one at a time. So each episode, I'm gonna make it like an anal bead, where I'm gonna give you a little bit, guys, more and more and more.
How are anal beads? I've yet to try them.
You know what?
I want to, though.
I haven't tried them yet either, and it is something that is on my wish list. I have a wish list, somewhat like a bucket list of things I need to do.
Sexually?
Yes.
I have one of those.
But my sex life has been all the way fucked up. And you guys, I feel like it's every season there's some type of joke about my sex life because it will be really, really good. And then I'm like, I ain't getting no dick. I ain't getting no pussy. I ain't getting nothing. Nothing's going on. And I'm celibate, obviously.
No.
Voluntarily.
Voluntarily.
But it's just, honestly, I'm at a space in my life. Or a time, I guess I should say, in my life, where I'm very particular who I let into my space.
Fair.
Who I can't just have relations with any and anybody. So I'm very protective. I'm holding her down, if that makes any sense. I'm protecting her from any bullshit. Let's be honest.
I get it.
So.
No, you should do what they did on Real Housewives of Atlanta. You should have your pussy saged. When they had this, they had a party for their, who was it? Was it for Sheree?
Yeah.
And they saged her pussy. They had her stand legs open with the dress and they took the little sage pot and they saged all the demons out.
Do you know what the bad energy, the bad juju? So I need to sage my pussy from bad juju because you know what? My last situation, fuck that name. Straight up. Okay. And the worst thing is I know I'm not alone. You ever get in a relationship or a situationship, wherever the fuck it is, and y'all are just, I don't want to say obsessed, but it's there's so much drama, but the sex isn't good where you could almost understand the drama. Everyone's been dickmatized or pussy massaged. Pussy massaged, that's a nice word.
That
pussy
is.
Massaged.
Trademarked.
You know what I mean? And it's so good that you're like, oh, you know what? I could deal with it because the sex is so fucking good.
Yeah.
But it was subpar. It really was subpar. So I'm like,
there's nothing worse in life than mediocre sex.
You know, I'm dealing with your bullshit for mediocre sex. No. So it's been 2 months. 2 months celibate, guys. I don't know. I want to try the kinky shit and add it to my dirty playlist. And I say playlist because we playing. So moving along though, I want to get into first segment of the podcast, which is the fucking oh my God, I'm having a fucking brain fart. Can you guys tell we're getting back to normal? Is the foreplay. Guys, fucking foreplay. I literally had a brain fart. Could be a stoner with a smoke up just now. So foreplay, I want to get into. So if you guys are new to the podcast, here on the NYMPHO Diaries, foreplay is we just kind of get into current events with sex, anything that's going on sex related. So you guys know I had to talk about this. I had to bring it up Because what the fuck? Balenciaga.
Those teddy bears were cute though. I'm not gonna lie. They're fucking cute.
First of all, I want to get into, you know, I'm not a Kardashian fan. I don't care for the Kardashians, whatever, but I did think it was weird when I was seeing North, with the GIMP mask during Fashion Week. And Kim being a huge, you know, Balenciaga ambassador, I was like, when all this leaked out, I was like, where, like, you gonna say something? Because for all those, I'm pretty sure everyone knows about this, they had a bunch of ads with children with BDSM toys.
There were BDSM teddy bears.
Yeah. And there was child pornography documentation from like a court cases, basically, I don't know the ins and outs, but something to do with basically that child interaction with adults is not, what's the word I'm looking for? And not get into this nastiness. It's like, it's not foreseen as wrong.
It almost sounds like the R. Kelly version of Playboy. Like how like with Playboy, when Hugh used to shoot women, there always had to be an essence of a man. So in this case, they're going like pedo with this. So it's like there has to be an essence as an adult.
I'm just gonna say this. Thank God I don't own no Balenciaga because that shit's all the way fucked up. All the way fucked up.
That shit's about to be at Winners along with the Yeezys.
I'm just saying, this, like, any apology from them is bullshit.
Yeah.
Because that had to go through so many hands.
Yeah.
And nobody saw anything wrong with this. And I told you, from when I seen that GIMP mask on the picture's head, I was like, something's not right. Something is not right. I don't know what it is.
Also, my thing is they're European, so you know what I mean? Like, they don't look at things the way we look at things necessarily.
I hear that, but at the same time, it's like, you guys know what you're fucking doing. You know? You know people are going to get uproared. You know people are going to be so offended and disgusted because it's like, these are children.
Yeah.
Why is this stuff in the same fucking room or in anything? Like, the photo, like, it was messed up. It was court documents, basically, about child pornography situations. I don't know exactly, but it's fucked up. And then you have children. And the parents that allowed this shit. Weird. I don't know. But anyways, what do you think about all this?
Again, I was hearing, like, I kept hearing Balenciaga canceled. Because it's like one of those things, like, I used to live for gossip.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know, lately I've just kind of, like, just tuned out. I'm over. So then finally I was like, hey, let me go on TMZ, see what this is about. And I'm not going to lie. I'm a terrible person because at first glimpse, I was like, I didn't catch that the teddy bear was in bondage here.
You know what? You're not alone. Because at first I was like...
and then I was reading the article.
Wrong?
And then I went back and looked and I was like, oh, okay, now I get it.
This is fucked up.
Yeah.
Right?
But I was like, it was subtle enough that, like, at first I was like, I was like, what? Are they mad that the bear is purple? I was like, someone, please help.
No, it's fucked up. But moving along to anything that's also in the headlines to do with sex. August Alsina.
What happened with him now?
He came out gay.
He came out of the closet?
Boyfriend. And I just want to be on record to say that I said it first.
Okay.
I think, okay, and don't come trying to see me.
Jada really knows how to choose them.
Let me tell you, Will, Jada, and August were in a threesome, okay?
It was a throuple.
Will has been, there's been rumors, whatever, that he is bi.
Yeah.
And for the longest time, they were in an open marriage.
Yes.
So I think all of that August bullshit was for publicity. That's just my personal opinion.
But also this also makes me think, though, because originally he was friends with Jaden. Do you think him and Jaden were friends? Because Jaden's one of those people. The son, that was the introduction, because he was friends with August. That's how he got introduced to the family. And then again, you look at Jaden, because he's someone like, so I wouldn't say Jaden's gay. He's one of those people, he's just like a being of another world, and he's so progressive that I feel like he's like, doesn't necessarily see gender, he just like sees people. That I wouldn't be surprised if they started off fucking and then the mom swooped in and started fucking. And then, I feel like maybe he's just been passed around by the family. Yeah, there you go. There's a conspiracy theory for you people.
Today is dirty conspiracies. Seriously.
The whole thing. You gotta wonder if Willow got a taste too. Like, who knows?
It's a family affair.
What about Trey? Don't forget Trey. Will's eldest son, remember? The one with the other wife.
And didn't Willow come out? No, but Willow came out gay. She came out recently.
Did she come out gay? No, she has a boyfriend.
She came out. Well, I don't know. This was Snapchat news, so I don't know how true this was.
I thought she was like bisexual, but I didn't know she was like full on les.
That could make sense. That could totally make sense.
Well, her haircuts have always screamed lesbian to me, so I wouldn't be surprised.
I was getting les. I was like, I think she eats some cat.
As a child, I was like, yeah, she definitely ate some pussy at summer camp.
Speaking of, let's get right into this because this is something we talked about before. Speaking of young women and experiencing sexuality at a young age, we were saying, and I know I'm not alone.
No.
A lot of women, their first sexual encounters or experiences are with women.
Yeah. I
know mine was, and I thought I was gay. I was like, do I like just women? But then I was like, ooh, but I also think boys are cute. So I was like, what is this? Like, at a young age, like, I'm not gonna expose myself with my age, but like that stuff wasn't really talked about. It wasn't like, it wasn't mainstream. You know what I mean? People didn't really talk about sexuality, especially with like young people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you heard of like people being homosexual, but I didn't learn about bisexuality until I was like fucking college. I don't know about you.
My family was like super progressive. Like, again, my mom's a lesbian after 2 failed marriages.
Listen, I get it. My mom told me, she's like, if me and your dad mash up, I'm going with a chick. I'm like, do you even eat pussy? Like,
and then a lot of like my mom's friends and then like even like my family members. So like I was like, I knew what trans was before most kids. Like I was a person in high school going to some of my friends. I'm like, I think you're gay. People were like, you can't say that. And then it was like, and then all of a sudden, like the first year of college, all these people come out. I'm like, I told you. I knew
you was gay.
I'm like, and I told him like, and I was like, just tell me. I'm like, of all people to tell, I'm like, I've been doing Pride since I was in high school. Like, you know what I mean?
That.
Like, not just how I grew up. So like there were always those conversations. Yeah. But I don't necessarily think I ever identified as bisexual, even though I did mess with girls first, but I never thought like I was ever a lesbian or gay.
Yeah.
I never ever had that feeling messing with girls. And then it was like, I think what it was for girls, it was just like, there's no penetration at the time for me. There's no penetration and I can't get pregnant. You know what I mean? It was
win-win.
It was the safe bet,
Win-win.
And then it comes along high school.
High school? Well, I'm busting out here, guys. Hold on.
Bust it wide open. Bust it wide open.
Technical difficulties as I fix my titties down. High school, I didn't embark in any lady cat and any experiences like that. When I was younger, like much younger, I was really into chicks. I had like weird little sexual experiences with girls, but it wasn't till. When I say after college, I was like, I actually had sex with a girl. And it like the first time it was like a friend, like a girlfriend. And like, I just remember I was like, well, this feels normal. Like, why didn't I always do this? So it's been an interesting journey to see how I evolved as a woman in terms of my sexuality and what I'm actually into.
Yeah.
I do like women, but I'm very picky. I do see myself settling down and marrying a man. I will say that if it happens, but like, if there's a girl out there, I'm gonna change my mind.
I'm
open to it because I don't want kids.
Oh, neither do I.
Yeah.
Well, it's only because I said if they didn't happen by 30, I wasn't having them. Yeah. So that bus has like
that sailed.
That ship has sailed. The bus has left the station on that.
Yeah.
But I think for me, it was like, okay, it was like middle school was girls, then high school was like boys. Then it was funny because then college, it was like both. But it wasn't both for what you think. At the time, I was dating this guy and I thought I loved him, but he was an asshole. He didn't eat pussy. So what I started doing, I started messing with chicks because I was like, well, technically it's not cheating. You know what I mean? I never let any other man touch me during that time. I tried to like get him to like come in and do it, but he would always like chicken out. So I was like, okay. And then it was just like, but here's the thing, at the end of the day, if I had to choose, I will always take a man over a woman. And I get it. I'm so much pickier. Like, here's the thing, I could maybe drink a lot and fuck an ugly guy. There's no way I'm fucking an ugly girl. No. Like, I'm just like, it's not going to work. Never.
You know what I think it is? As a woman, we know women more.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's why I'm picking with women.
Yeah.
So it's like, there's certain things about a woman that, like, I don't think a man would consider when choosing a woman as a partner, or even as a sexual partner. It's a woman thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't be alone. There's certain things I'm like, It's different if a dude's not clean. Yeah. If a chick's not clean, I'm like...
Yeah, but also I think when it comes down to me with, I think like why I would end up with a man, because the thing is the type of women I'm attracted to are like very femme.
Same.
And my thing is there can't be two princesses in a relationship. I'm like, 100%. You're telling me I gotta pay for my own meals? I'm like, oh my God, I could, and just the thought of our monthly grooming bills give me anxiety.
This
like,
is my thing.
Like, I know what I'm spending on my nails alone a month, and now we're gonna double that, and then the hair, and then, oh my God, we're gonna be homeless. We're gonna be fabulous, but we're gonna be homeless.
Here's the thing. I'm more worried about the syncing of the cycles. Because if I'm on my period, and then I cycle with her, and then she gets on hers, we're gonna beef. It's gonna be a beef thing. Like, I'm sometimes a super cunt on my period. And like, I don't have to do with her and her sit. So, you know, I don't know if you guys noticed I played with the light a bit, so where it all came from. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I might meet a beautiful woman that might change my mind, but like, I think I'm gonna have to settle down with her.
I met one girl this was years ago. This was like in my late 20s. Yeah. And oh my God, she looked like a doll, amazing. But this is the craziest story. Like, and it was like for once I was like, I could actually maybe see myself being with a woman forever. Yeah. And it was interesting because I guess like she was like very closeted, came from a very strict religious Jamaican household. She had just...
Why is it always women that come from the strictest home be the biggest freaks?
Yeah. So like she had just broken up with her boyfriend, and now she was kind of just like the point. She's like, I'm gonna live my life. Yeah. And everything was going good. And then it was Caravana weekend, and she was supposed to come to my house like on the Thursday night, and then she never showed up. And I'm messaging her, she's not responding. So I'm just like, that is so weird. But I'm like, what am I supposed to... But I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my Caravana weekend, turn up. Sunday night, do you remember when they used to do, what was it?
Wet bar?
No, the Hot 97 party.
Oh, they still do that.
But when they used to do it out like government, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I remember in the middle of this, and also and it's from her. Like after I'm like, yo, this bitch like was ghosting, wasn't a thing at the time, but now we call it ghosting. I was like, after this bitch ghosted me, it's like, hi, this is D's sister. Yeah. She was in a super bad car accident on the way to see me. And because like the way she grew up.
Ton up.
Yeah, so the way she saw it as God was punishing her for trying to lead a homosexual lifestyle.
Oh, wow, that's sad.
Yeah, so that's how she took it. She took it, that was a sign from God because of the way she grew up, and then she was just like, ended it. Yeah. I was like, this is crazy. I'm like, I find out you're alive, you're okay, but it's like, sorry, I can't be with you because God punished me because I was coming to see you. We were gonna have sex. That's why my car crashed. And then she ended up getting back with her ex-boyfriend. I don't know what happened to her.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is another one. You already know, baby. X and O's hoes. We out.
Smooches.